Okay, talking about fasting today. So got off an early morning client call and a lot of people screw up fasting and actually what they think about it. So I want to explain a few things for you. Number one, your body burns energy, or your body creates energy in about 4 ways. First, by burning carbohydrates. Second, by burning fat. Third, by burning protein. Lastly, burning DNA. And if you're ever burning DNA, you're pretty much on your deathbed. That's a bad place to be. But if you're thinking about incorporating fasting into 2025, I compared what I know from my time in medical school to basically what ChatGPT could tell me about fasting. And there's a few things that ChatGPT doesn't really give you. So I'm going to break a few misnomers for you. Again, this is not health advice. Can't actually give you any legal or advice. This is just all for entertainment purposes only, right? So your body burns carbohydrates and your body can hold about 200 grams of carbohydrates at any given time. This is why we typically eat for about every 4 to 6 hours and multiple times a day. And if you've never fasted, you're going to be pretty astonished, but your entire life, you've pretty much been eating every single day unless you weren't able to get food for some point. But people think that you have to eat every single day and you don't. Fasting is actually super beneficial for you. It promotes neurogenesis. It allows your body to go into ketosis, which is the transference of burning carbohydrates as your primary fuel source to burning fat. And you have to burn energy because your body requires a process called thermogenesis, which is to keep your internal organs warm at about 98.6 degrees. That's where most people operate. People that are really aerobically fit, they actually have a lower core temperature of about 96, maybe even 97. Some people even about 95. I know a couple jiu-jitsu guys who were like constantly testing at 95 for an internal temperature. And that's because their body is operating at a cooler temperature because they put their body under more stress via long distance running or cardio of some sort. Anyways, what you need to know about fasting is that calories are a unit of measurement for heating, 1 cubic centimeter, 1 degree Celsius, right? Raising that up. And it's not an actual measurement of food efficiency, we'll call it. Now, a lot of people like to intermittent fast, not eat for about 12 to 18 hours, maybe even 24 sometimes. And this is good because you're allowing your body to focus on other processes where your body is normally primarily trained to process food and burn that for energy. And when you stop eating carbohydrates, your body switches to burning fat as a fuel source. Carbohydrates typically yield about 4.6 joules of energy, whereas burning fat is almost double that. I think it's 9.2, maybe 9.4 joules per gram. And what you need to know is your body during this process, that's when you get hangry, is when you're not eating carbs. Most people go about 12 hours right after eating dinner to breakfast the next morning. And that's why we call it breakfast or break fast. You're fasting for about 12 hours. Your body also operates using sodium and potassium gradients. These are called action potentials, and it exchanges constantly information at about 380,000 miles per hour, right? When you do things subconsciously, like moving your hands or moving your voice, subconsciously, there's all these different action potentials going on throughout your body. It's pretty freaking amazing. Before I make this video too long, I want you to understand that you should test out fasting because fasting has a number of benefits. Number one, you are burning fat as a fuel source. Number two, you're allowing your body to recover and reduce inflammation. Number three, you're incorporating a process called autophagy, which is just cellular recycling. So your body's been trained to primarily just process food as its primary function. And when you are no longer processing food, you are going into a process called autophagy, or that cellular recycling, typically around the 10 to 18, maybe even 24-hour mark, where your body stops getting carbohydrates, realizes it's not getting carbohydrates, and it goes into burning fat as your fuel source. During this process, your body also starts going around to the other areas and it starts cleaning up, meaning that it takes old cells and it says, hey, you have some good organelles here. We're going to take these good ones and that good ones, and it starts combining and making new cells while getting rid of the old ones. It's getting rid of stuff that you don't need, that you haven't had time to clean up. During this time, you are going to heal your gut. You are going to reduce inflammation. You are going to reduce chronic soreness, reduce lactic acid, and it's overall a really, really healthy thing for you. So I'd love to go more into fasting. I just want to give you a little bit about what you know. If you've never done a 24-hour fast, I highly recommend trying it out once. You still need to eat and drink a lot of salt and water during your fast. So please comment if you have any questions about this or send me a DM. But I will typically do about 4 total days of fasting a month. Sometimes I'll do a 2-day fast. Sometimes I'll do a 4-day fast. But primarily I like to do 1 24-hour fast each and every single week. I notice that it improves my mood, heals my gut, reduces inflammation, helps me deal with chronic soreness, and I still can get a lot done. So start incorporating fasting into your 2025. I wish you the best, and I don't want to make this video too long. So if you have questions, hit me up or book a call or send in a video order, and I'll walk you through more of the process. Good luck. Comment below with any questions or anything that you think I missed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.